Hello everyone, welcome to Officer 24/7. My name is Niharika Valia Bhatnagar and I am with you with a specific area of breaking down the JAIIB October 2024 syllabus. So today we are going to talk about the syllabus of the entire JAIIB examination as per the new syllabus which was introduced in 2023. First of all, everyone, please share the session, like the session, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't done it yet. Okay, everyone, what's our syllabus? Overall, we have got 4 different subjects. Our 4 different subjects includes Indian economy and Indian financial system. Second subject is principles and practices of banking. Third subject is accounting and financial management for bankers. Fourth subject is retail banking and wealth management. So that is IE and IFS, PPB, AFM and RBWM. This is exactly the sequence in which the examination also happens. This year, the examination is going to start from 20th of October. This is on 20th. This is on 26th. This is on 27th. And this is on 9th of November. So this is the particular date sheet based upon the examination scheduling as well. The syllabus is written in the same manner as that of the specific examination. In each and every examination, you will find 4 different modules. 4 different modules, and normally every particular module is important because every particular module has a certain set of marks assigned to it. So, starting with IE and IFS, that is Indian economy and Indian financial system. When we talk about this area, first is Indian economic architecture. When we talk about the architecture, first that is module A of IE and IFS. You talk about an overview of the Indian economy, you talk about the various sectors, they talk about economic planning and also about Niti Aayog. Then what are the various priority sectors in the banks and what are MSMEs? Okay? Micro, small and medium enterprises. Next part is infrastructure, including social infrastructure. Then we have globalization, that is impact on India. Then we have economic reforms. What are the different reforms that we are bringing up? FTP or the foreign trade policy, India's policies in terms of the import and exports, right? And what are the rules and regulations that we have introduced? Then foreign investments and economic development, how these things have changed our country's banking structure altogether. Module A is quite lengthy and IE and FS is one of the most difficult subjects to look forward to. Complex, very. Syllabus not very lengthy, less as compared to PPB, right? So foreign investments and economic development. Then we have international economic organizations, World Bank, IMF, all these are a part of it. Then comes a little easier ones, climate change, sustainable development goals, and issues faced by Indian economy. That's only the module A. So you can see the module A is quite lengthy. Then we talk about module B. As you can see, in the module B, they are covering the specific area of concepts of the banking, economic concepts. That means you're understanding microeconomics in this area. What is microeconomics? In this area, they are covering the economy in terms of micro and macro area. First of all, you understand what exactly is economics. Micro means at individual level, macro means at the societal, matlab at the national level. Then different types of economies exist. Then supply and demand. There are certain laws of supply, there are certain laws of demand. That is what you have to study in supply and demand. You will understand how demand of a product impacts its supply as well. Then money supply and inflation. You learn about the monetary funds and what kind of funds are there. This is also helpful for your JAIIB other examinations as well. Theories of interests, business cycles. Then monetary policy and fiscal policy. Monetary policy is related to the monetary fund of the organization of the country, while fiscal is related to the taxation part. Then if you're understanding the taxation part, and of course union budget is also there. System of national accounts and GDP concepts, that is also going to be covered in this specific area. That's all for module B. Slightly smaller than module A for sure. Module B is very extensive, but module C becomes a little challenging because here you learn about RBI, right? So Indian financial architecture is there, Indian financial system. You have to do overview, then you have to understand Indian banking structure, banking laws, Reserve Bank of India, as well as Banking Regulation Act. Then you have to study about development financial institutions, microfinance institutions, small financial institutions which are helping the economy to grow further. Then you study about NBFCs, then you study about insurance companies, Indian financial system, regulators, their roles, then reforms and developments in the banking sector. You have to go through all these things altogether. Then comes financial products and services. This is module D. I think module A is based upon you understand the economy a little better. Then the basics of economy are in the module B overall. Module B has more basics. Module C gives you an insight of the RBI, the pillars of the economy. And then you have financial products and services. This part is going to be helpful for, I think, AFM as well, accounting and financial management, and RBWM. For both the areas, this particular part that you will be studying here is going to be helpful. You'll be studying about financial markets, money markets, capital market and stock exchange. You'll be studying about what is exactly money market. Money market is short term, capital market is long term. They have to study about all these areas. Then you understand what exactly is foreign exchange. How does dollar convert into rupee, rupee into dollars, all those areas. How are different markets connected. Then you understand merchant banking services. Derivative market, this is also a part of AFM as well, everyone. There are certain things which are helpful because you will be studying about those topics in other subjects as well. Then you have factoring, forfeiting and trade receivables. This is also a part of AFM. So you'll be studying about a part of derivatives and factoring, forfeiting and trade receivable, discounting systems and all in terms of your accounting and financial management, which is your third subject. Everyone, after this, you have the specific area continued venture capital. This is what you'll study in. They help the startups to grow further. Lease finance and hire purchase. This is also there in AFM. Credit rating and credit scoring. This will help you to understand your job profile better. Mutual funds, latest things to know. They are to be known to you. This is helpful in your CAIIB as well as RBWM to understand. Insurance products, pension products. They have also given about para banking and financial services. Then they have also included the latest investment trusts which have been created. This is very new. I would say this is back in, I think it's been 6-7 years maximum that these have been introduced. So this is real estate investment trusts and infrastructure investment trusts. When people are not able to individually put money in real estate or infrastructure, they put it mutually together and they put a certain amount of, small amount of money. When number of people increases, the fund increases, and that fund is further invested into the real estate, or in second case, it is in the infrastructural development. That is to be covered under this area. So module D has a very useful insight of the entire market and what is the latest things of investments that is available for you. Principles and practices of banking there. This is your number 2 subject. In this area, this particular subject is the longest subject, 1000 pages. Easier, but yeah, it is going to take a lot of time. For example, look at this. First is general banking operations. This is what you already are doing in your regular working as well, but still you need to know about these things, because not every specific area is yours. You might be working in one department, but the working of other department is also there. First is banker, the customer relationship. You also study about asset management. Then AML and KYC guidelines. What are KYC? Know your customer. Operational aspects of it. Then different types of accounts that people open. CASA, RAFA. All those things are there. Then you have operational aspects of deposit accounts. Operational aspects of handling. How do you deposit a check? How do you clear a check? How do you look forward towards cash? Bankers, special relationship which they build up. Foreign exchange remittance facilities for the individuals. What are the facilities that we are bringing up? Then operational aspects of NRI business. Then comes foreign currency account for residents and other aspects. Then you have cash management services and its importance. You have to understand what exactly is the cash management services, and then what is the importance of it. Cash plays a very important role in the liquidity in the market, right? Then how do you look forward towards checks and other negotiable instruments which are handled by bank? What is the responsibility of paying bank, collecting bank, ancillary services, and financial inclusion and literacy? Financial inclusion is based upon the different society portions that you would be including in the financial part. Matlab they are still there are those are haves and have-nots. Na, they're just saying that there are certain people they should be included, right? Financial literacy should be included. People should know about the banking area. If they know about that only, then they can pursue further for it. Na? Then customer service guidelines. What are the duties? What are the rights? Then we have grievance redressal and RBI integrated ombudsman scheme. What is the scheme which has been introduced? Then you also study about the latest Consumer Protection Act, also called COPRA, which was introduced in 2019. Earlier there was a particular act in 1986, which was later on, recently it was changed in 2019. So COPRA is really helpful in your practical world as well. Then RTI Act is also very important, Right to Information Act 2005. Then you understand about the specific area of principles of lending, types of borrowers, where there are different types of borrowers. Now they will include all these things here. Then how do you look forward towards appraisal and assessment? What are the different types of loans, collateral, additional security that you are providing, different modes of charging securities, what is your documentation that you are adding up? NPA is a nightmare of every banker. What are the provisions that you have to look forward to? What are stressed assets? You will be understanding all this. Then important laws relating to the recovery of dues. How do you recover your money if someone is not paying? That is also to be covered here. Then module B, functions of banks. Then you have the specific area of functions of banks as well. Contracts of indemnity, contract of guarantee, and bank. This is Contract Act. This is as per the Contract Act. What do you mean by indemnity? When you take the responsibility of someone. Guarantee matlab you say if he is not able to pay, then I'll pay. Letters of credit, when bank is showing your authenticity regarding the payment. Deferred payment guarantee, right? Laws relating to the bills of finance. Matlab basically na, where bank is gonna come in front of you and say, this person has money. That part is also there. Personal finance, if I need money, I can get it from the bank. Priority sector advances. Priority sector includes education, housing, MSMEs. They are all a part of it. Then agriculture finance, specific area for covering agriculture. Then you have finances to MFIs or co-lending arrangements with NBFCs, non-banking financial companies. Then we talk about MSMEs, which play a very important role in our economy. Then government sponsored schemes, and last is self-help groups, or called SHG. Here comes, see, module B was very lengthy, and then comes module C. What is bank computerization? You understand computerization. You work upon CBS, na? Core banking solutions. You all are working on it. Then alternative delivery channels are there. What are the different delivery channels which are available in this area, right? Anji. Then this also covers the data communication network and EFT systems, digital payment systems or NPCI, impact of technology adoption and trends. What are the different trends that we're coming up with, or security consideration and mitigation measures? What are the different measures that you're looking forward to? Because ultimately this particular entire thing is very much affected by the working altogether. But security is one particular area which is required because they're introducing so much. Fintech is there. This is what we talk about, fintech. Fintech is financial technology reaching every area. So then cyber crimes are increasing. So you have to really be better at security. So this is banking technology. It brings you up. I think this enlightens you further about all those areas. E-rupee as well as technology trends in the banking area. So C module definitely has a lot of interesting area. Then module D is all about ethics in the banks and financial institutions. Ethics, business ethics, banking. Then we have individual levels, dimensions, and banking ethics, the dynamics which keeps on changing. It's the need of the hour. When there's a requirement, you become flexible. Okay, this was PPB altogether, everyone. Now comes accounting and financial management for bankers. Okay, I'm basically a mentor in AFM only, so I'm just gonna give you a brief about it. Module A has the basics of accounting. When we talk about this specific area, you learn about the definitions of it. Then you have the scope of it, accounting standards. AS is basically the standards that we are setting up. Then you learn about the rules. That means that is basic accounting procedures, maintenance of the cash ledgers, bank reconciliation statement when your books of accounts are not matching with the passbook. Trial balance. This is basically a sequence. You have to do all these chapters in sequence only. You have to start from module A itself. Then you have to do rectification. To error is human. So how do they correct those errors? Then depreciation, a very, very important chapter. Always asked in the examination, that too in the form of a case study. Okay, that's why I've marked these chapters which are very, very important. Capital and revenue exchange, bills of exchange, operational aspects of accounting entries. Everyone, this part is definitely something that you would have seen in PPB and INFS to up to an extent. Then back office functions is also something that is also connected. Bank audit is something that is, you check the books of accounts and inspect it for any correction. Module B is about understanding company form. How does a company work? So you not only understand a company, but their further statements that are called cash flow and fund flow, how the movement of fund takes place. And then you also learn about CBS. CBS is something that you are studying in PPB as well. So this is interconnected. And you also understand what is the books of banking companies looking like. How do they show it? One of the most important modules is module C. This particular module always comes for maximum number of marks because this has maximum number of numerical area. That includes ratio analysis, financial mathematics in terms of interest and annuities. This has got SICI, everyone. Simple interest, compound interest. Then you understand about the bond valuation in terms of YTM, yield to maturity. And then you study about Forex. Forex yani? We'll learn about dollars, yen, all those areas. We have studied about it in INFS. So these things are slightly connected. Capital structure and cost of capital, hardcore financial area, where you understand the basics of company-based accounting. Then capital investment decisions, you do this chapter here, and in CAIIB you will have the same chapter. So this is beneficial for you. Then see, in INFS you studied about leasing, it's here as well. Then working capital management has got all the details of Tandon committee calculations. And last is derivatives, again something that you will find in INFS. So this is all interconnected. Module D is an eye-opener. This is based upon income tax and GST. Both of these things are a part of your syllabus and a part of your life. So you should definitely understand these topics in detail. Then you learn about costing methods, and then you learn about standard costing. You set up a standard and compare it. Then marginal costing, and the last part is you set up budgets and budgetary control. This is for a company or a normal organization. This is not for the entire nation. Last subject is RPWM. Overall, the shortest subject among the all, most scoring subject as it is easy and very compiled subject as well. Here you have introduction to retail banking, then you have the banking and introduction area, retail banking, role within the banking operations, then applicability of retail banking concept. Retail banking is the basic area that they're covering up, right? They're trying to cover up in terms of their syllabus part. So you understand the basics of retail banking, how does it work, what is the profitability, then what are the roles of these banks. Then comes products that they're introducing. Again, many things which are related are what are the customer requirements, what is credit scoring. A part of your PPB is also there. Credit scoring is there now. Important retail liability products, asset products, your debit card and debit card and credit card scoring part. Many of you would be knowing many things about it. Then remittances. Then it also includes role of AI and technology, a very helpful area. Digitization, a very helpful area to understand realities of today. Then you have Retail Loans and Management Information System. MIS is a very important area. You will also find MIS in your CAIIB examination as well. And securitization, that is also practical, yet a very interesting area. Then they cover in module C the support services, marketing of banking products. Matlab, how do you look forward towards support services? What allied services they are providing? Delivery channels, their models, how they are reaching the customer, service standards, as well as marketing information system. MIS, but management information system is different. Marketing information system is different. You are trying to understand the entire market here. Then you have module D, which is wealth management. AFM and RBWM all linked here. Investment management as well as tax planning, both are there in this area as well. Wealth management has been introduced as a separate area. Otherwise, it was also part of AFM in terms of the practical subjects. Not in the banking area, but in other areas they were covering it. But now they've given one particular entire module to this area. And then you also understand the other financial services. Done everyone. So this is the entire syllabus for your examination. As you can see, it has taken a good amount of time just to cover up, just to let you know the syllabus and which particular area is related to what. So that means the syllabus is super duper difficult and lengthy. If you become a little more vigilant and you start preparation right away, then you would be having an upper hand. For that, what you need to do is go ahead and check it out. Our courses are all available, everyone. This year we are coming up with more and more things you can purchase. The best thing is to purchase our Mahapack, because this includes everything. English medium, bilingual, recorded, live batches would also be available. You take up this batch, then revision batch, numerical batch, every single batch that we are coming up with, every single batch would be available to you. Test series, individual as well as complete mocks, both available. Then chapter wise ebooks are also available for all the subjects. So I think Mahapack covers everything, right? So what you need to do is click on the area of buy now, use the code Y541 and get it. You'll get for 5,999. So that is what you can do, 6 months period, and you're getting this entire particular area for a very small amount. So I think that you can look forward to 500 rupees per month is nothing. So please go ahead and check it out right away. Use the code Y541 and get that 80% discount or even endless data for JAIIB, and that too at such a slow a price which is as low as 6,000 rupees, and that too for an entire year. So please go ahead and purchase it right away. Don't forget to use the code Y541 and get our app right away. You will get 81% discount there, 80% on website and 81 on our app. So please go ahead and check it out right away. Thank you so much, everyone. We'll be meeting in our regular sessions. I hope you are reviewing our channel. If you haven't done it yet, like this video and share it among your peers for everyone who is basically a beginner in terms of this examination. Thank you so much for being there. Bye-bye and have a nice day.